In today's video, I will have a closer look at a lure fishing rod that is called Zero, and it's produced by a company called PureLure. Basically, that's a very high specification ultralight lure fishing rod, and I will have a closer look at all the specifications, features and components that has been used to put together this beautiful rod. So yeah, stick around to find out more. Here it is, but before talking about this rod itself, I will move it out of the shot to tell you what it comes with. So, you are getting very high quality rods bag, or this rod is coming in a very high quality rods bag. As you can see, the bag itself is zipped, and it's made out of some kind of a neoprene, I would say, maybe 2 mil in thickness, and also the main compartment has a split, so one section for the tip, another section for the butt section. So yeah, very high quality rods bag. And also, even though this rod does not come with a hook keeper that is attached onto the rod permanently, you are getting this plastic deal. So if you are using hook keepers, you can quite easily attach this one and use it. But if you do not like hook keepers of any shape or form, for example, I do not like them, so I have the option not to use this one. So yeah, great approach. I like it. Okay. Now, as you can see, the rod comes in two pieces. I will move the tip out of the shot for now, and let's dig in. First of all, as you can see, this rod has a monocoque butt here. The cap is some kind of a hard plastic, and it has that Fox's head logo here and here. Then we have some writings here. It says 2-axis inclined cross carbon. Not too sure what it could mean. Then we have hard foam here. Very kind of nicely sculpted, as you can see. And it comes to the distance from the end to the reel seat on this particular model, it's about 25 centimeters. So from here to here. And I used this rod in a real situation a few times, and the length of the handle is about perfect. It does not get in the way, but also when you want to punch out a lure a little bit, you can grab onto the end to get the distance and to compress the rod a little bit better. And here I have a reel seat, and in this particular case I have a bait casting version, but if you are into spinning fishing, definitely check out the versions with a spinning outfit, and the reel seat on these rods is incredibly comfortable. Basically, those rods, they do have that bump, and when you are holding these handles on a spinning versions, it's super duper comfortable. Anyway, let's go back to this particular one. So as you can see, I hope that you can see that the reel seat is made out of carbon. It's not metal, it's not plastic, it kind of has that, if you have any of them Daiwa Zion reels, it looks the same. And also in here we have kind of exposed blank, but it's not only blank because it's way thicker here than the blank itself, but most likely it will be some kind of an insert, but the insert is of the same kind of or it has the same finish as the blank, so it looks pretty slick. Anyway, this open section should help with the sensitivity, I'm certain. And yeah, very fancy reel seat. It says something here, I'm not too sure what it is. Something Galio or something. I don't think it says Fuji. And yeah, everything is carbon here. Carbon, and then some trimming, which is metal, I believe. And then some different carbon effect underneath this aluminum bit or metal bit. And yeah, when you are holding it, you can touch the blank and no sharp edges. Looks very, very cool. Also, I forgot to mention why this monocoque butt can be important, basically, since it's made out of one piece, and when you will be holding your rod next to your elbow, bite indication should be better. Right, let's go back to this bit. As you can see in here, it says 0. In here we have some information. That will be the model. Particular one, it says ZR762LC. Extra fast. Lure from 1.8 to 12 grams. Line from 4 to 10 pounds. And I will come back to those ratings a little bit later, but it's very, very accurate, I will say right away. And yeah, we have some more writings here. It says small bait, fast action. I would say it's extra fast, but we will come to that a little bit later. And yeah, fast section or butt section, as you can see, it has that kind of cross carbon effect across it. And then we are coming to the first guide. And guides are Fuji. I'm not too certain if you can see, but on the leg here it says Fuji, just right here. And here it writes HX carbon. And then very interesting bit, the connection. As you can see, this one on the butt section, it has a female attachment. On most lure fishing rods, you will see a male attachment on the butt section. And in my opinion, this allows them to have this butt section thicker, and having that extra thick section or butt section allows them to have extra fast action. As you can see, it's finished very, very neatly. It has a different carbon effect here on the joint and a couple of green trimmings. And also it has a model of this rod and also like a dot to align the section with the other section. So yeah, very, very neatly done. And yeah, let's put this section aside now and let's grab that tip, I guess. So that's the tip, and as you can see, this tip has a male attachment, and it enables for the tip to be a little bit thinner. Yeah, simple deal here. Again, first guide on the tip, same writing as on butt section with that kind of dot to align the sections. And yeah, the guide is a little bit smaller, then it goes even smaller. Then first guide that is on one leg, then another guide that is on one leg. Let me quickly flip that tip around. So yeah, guides are getting smaller beautifully. And this area is very, very interesting. Basically in this bit, the hollowed section ends and solid section starts, but I'm not too certain if you can see it, but it looks to me that they somehow managed to join those two when kind of baking the blank, because I can see some kind of carbon wraps on the solid section, or maybe this will be that cross effect, maybe it kind of finishes on the tip, not too certain, but it's not the case when most manufacturers how they make solid rod tips. So they make a shorter hollow section and then simply glue in the solid section. In here it's way fancier. It has some kind of a carbon continuity from the hollow section onto the solid section. I never ever seen this kind of configuration on any rods really. Then we have more guides on the tip section, and as you can see, those guides are brighter, or wrappings around the guides are kind of orange, and obviously it helps with bite indication when bites are slow and you can't feel them into the hand. Very nice touch. And the last guide has a nice anti-tangle frame. Very nice. And also carbon used for this rod is 40-ton carbon. So very high specification and quality carbon. Let's quickly take a weight of this rod before talking any further. As I said, that's a longish ultralight rod, or light rod. Here we go. Butt section is 84 grams, as you can see, and tip. Another 14 grams, so 98.5. And now let's talk about the specification, right? When it comes to casting rating and action. They do say here it's extra fast, and I would agree, this rod is insanely fast, or has insanely fast action. And I tested it already and I caught a few fish on it, and sensitivity is really insanely good. I liked it a lot. And now when it comes to casting rating, right, declared from 1.8 to 12 grams, I would say that to cast 1.8 it's possible, but then you will have to pair this rod with very high specification baitcaster reel, like a, I don't know, Shimano Aldebaran or King Kestrel Elite or Daiwa Gecko, something like that. And with the spinning versions it will be just fine. The tip is definitely fine enough to cast 1.8 grams, no problem at all. And 12 grams is more or less accurate as well. I tried to about 10 grams casting weight and it was absolutely fine. As you can see, guys, this rod has very high specifications, really. And the components used to put together this rod are of a great quality, at least as far as I can see. And also I will mention a few more things before checking out or saying goodbye. So first of all, I will leave a link in the description below. Check this rod out. Obviously before purchasing, if you will decide to purchase it, read the reviews from other anglers within that product and make up your mind then. And also, if you don't want to miss out the test of this rod, because I tested it already and I caught plenty of fish on it, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and ring that bell notification so you would be able to get those notifications and click on that video when it will be out. But yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.